Hey guys, Tim here with Two Feathers Survival. A couple nights ago I had posted a picture about making Waraji sandals or samurai shoes or Japanese sandals, however you want to think about those or call those type of things. It's very easily done, and it's really made by things that you probably already have in a bushcraft bag or go bag or whatever it is that you're looking to have. Now, cool thing about the Waraji sandals, you can utilize some nails that you can source just about anywhere, or even make it out of a peg dowel type of a situation. Metal nails are going to work best, or any type of rolled metal steel, metal rods, whatever you might have. Simply trace out your foot, get your pattern for that, and put nails inside the pattern. I'll give you a closer view of that here in a second. Now, with the cordage I already have in my backpack, I can then just set up a simple loam and make these sandals quite easily and pretty readily. They're not hard to make at all. We had fun in the class making them the other night, and thankful for Aaron to actually show this skill off in our class. And this is something that you can use for many different purposes. Now, in feudal Japan, the different castes, either be it samurai, monk, or just your kind of common everyday a Japanese person or a merchant, whatever, however you want to word that, they would actually tie these in different styles. So again, kind of interesting as you look back in history. I've talked about posturing and things that can give you away and that you don't want to do that. So if I tie these to look like a warrior monk or a samurai class, and I'm not any of that, well, I might have welcomed some attention that I didn't need. So this really goes back to the gray man theory as well. And I know I brought that up on a past video. Had some folks kind of hotly debate, how that they should be and when they should be. And yes, you're right. There's different times for different things. There's some times where you do want to have that heightened sense of ability to say, I'm a hard target. Don't come messing with me. But there's other times that I want to look the style of the pauper or the bum on the street, so I don't attract that attention to myself. And you're going to have to weigh that out, and the situation will always dictate where and how you're going to do all of that. But again, these are very easy to make. I could utilize these in all different types of climates. If it's in a hot desert sand, obviously this is going to help to protect my feet, especially if I don't have footwear already, or if I'm in someplace that has a lot of briar or prickers. Got a layer of extra protection on the bottom of my feet to stop that from happening. The other thing that I can utilize these for are in snowy climates or icy situations. If I made something like this and took and ran, even if I put a board in here or put a piece of hard dense cardboard here on the bottom and then ran some type of a nail or a screw through that, now I've got a built-in ice crampon so I can get better traction on slippery surfaces. What I'm going to do is I'm going to change the camera angle here. I'm going to punch in a little bit tighter. I'll show you the loam that we had set up. It's very easily done. It doesn't take much time. It's something you can definitely do on the fly or with materials that you might find from whatever situation that you find yourself in at that given time. Change the camera. I'll be right back with you guys. All right, guys. Well, like I said, some of this stuff you're probably already going to have. You should have a cutting tool with you of some sort. I don't care how fancy it is or what type it is. You should have a cutting tool on you at all times. We've talked about this before. It is definitely one of the 5 C's. Another one of the 5 C's is natural cordage or cordage of some sort. Now, you could make these with paracord. You could use just about any style of cord that you have. The paracord is going to be a little bit harder for the weaving process. Note to yourself, don't weave these too tight. If I make them too tight, they're not going to have that ability to be kind of pliable and do what I need to do for supplemental footwear protection. A loam is easy as something like this. I find a board, drive some nails through it after I measure out my foot first and kind of leave the extra tag end here. That's going to come up off the back of the foot. But once I have traced out my foot, I can then kind of strategically place in some nails that will help with the weaving process and the process of actually making the shoe. The other thing that you're going to need to do first is on the front of the toe, you're going to need to reinforce that. So that's where you're going to want to start your first twine with. The more back and forth support straps that I have through here, the tighter that loam is going to be and the better that the shoe will be for longevity purposes. Now, why is something like this important, guys? Well, one of the students actually brought up a very good point. If this is a craft that I now know how to do, and it's a skill set that I have and nobody can take it from me, my value in a post-economic collapse or whatever type of collapse society, or even for our own community, my skill level goes up a bit. So I become more valuable to that community. Footwear is going to be something that everybody will cherish. If you do these well and make them good, then they're going to be something that they can have, and as they go out and about to do foraging or whatever that they're doing in their environment on that day, well, that's definitely going to be a skill set that comes up and something that they can then use that will benefit the entire community as a whole. Another reason why this would be important for you is if you're just the only one out and about and it's just you or just you and your small family, at least I have a way to put some sort of footwear on my person as I'm out hiking and doing those type of things to make it easier. A lot of people don't walk around barefoot. Something that you need to pay some attention to. Those type of things, especially if I don't have hardened feet, then it's going to be something that I want to know how to make. Plus, they're just fun to make. I mean, who wouldn't want to wear a pair of sandals that samurai wore? I mean, come on, really? So at any rate, that's all I've got for you today, guys. Remember, keep your go bags close, keep your knives sharp. I'll see you next time.